What's up, fight fans? This is Aaron here to do another boxing analysis. This analysis is between Saul El Canelo Alvarez versus the champ right now, too, at 154 pounds. It will be Austin, no doubt, Trout. Um, and it'll be for the 154-pound title. It will be the WBC light middleweight title on the line and the WBA light middleweight title that will be on the line. Um, let's get straight to it. MGM Grand, Las Vegas, Nevada. It'll be there. Well, I mean, from what I've told, it'll be May 4th. So, Cinco de Mayo. Um, I wanted to let you guys know that a lot of people have been saying that Canelo is a bum. And I just have to clear that up. Canelo's no bum. This guy has skill. He has talent in the ring. Like, he does a lot of great things in the ring. The guy is far, far from a bum. I mean, the way he throws his punches and his left hooks to the body, he really digs in with his right hooks and comes back over with his, left uppercuts, and he's just really, really sharp as a boxer. Okay, and for people to sit there and talk bad on his name and say that he's horrible, I don't understand. Like, why would you hate on the kid? You're like, he doesn't talk shit. He backs up. I mean, anything that his promoters or something say about him is he shows up. I mean, it's not his fault that the people they curl over and put their hands up and do like this. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can't make a fighter be every fight be Gotti Ward. It's not possible. I mean, styles make fights, and Canelo versus Trout is gonna be a good style matchup. People like Trout is gonna box. He's gonna use the perimeter of the ring in that square circle. He's gonna do a whole lot of work trying to use his jab, pump his jab a lot, throw that southpaw jab out there, keep his left glove up about somewhere chin level to guard from any right hooks or left hooks. I know that Trout, he does a lot of head movement, so it will be a good challenge, and that's why I like this fight. This is a real deal championship matchup. Sometimes you have people that get in the ring for the championship. I'm gonna say a name, Josecito Lopez, that you just know wasn't gonna pull it off with Canelo. Like, he landed a few shots, but Canelo wasn't even like, he acted like that was a feather that hit his cheek, like hit his chin, like it was nothing. So, I mean, Trout has a little bit more power in my eyes, and people are gonna say, "Oh, well, he's the bigger guy. Of course, he's gonna have power." Not necessarily. Look at Timothy Bradley. He's a big, buff guy, but does he have a whole lot of knockouts? No. So you can't go off of how muscular, how big somebody is. It's about timing and distance and speed and just having overall boxing skill with that power. Look at Nonito Donaire, for instance. He's not a ripped guy by a long shot, but he puts in the work. He puts in I mean, he has the natural, as I call it, God-given talent of timing, plus to go along with his power. Plus, he's one of the few boxers that punches through his opponent. But like I said, back on hand, Canelo punches through his opponent, very similar to Nonito. Of course, he does not have nowhere near the speed of Nonito, the Filipino Flash Donaire, but Canelo is one of, like I said, he's top 3 in the division right now, 154 pounds. Like I said, a lot of people are going to disagree with me and say, "Oh, well, who has he fought?" I mean, these are names, people. You can get mad and say, "Oh," but they would give anybody else a pretty good fight. Like, from Lovemore Endow, he was a very, very good boxer. When Canelo fought him, of course, it was at the tail end of his career, but Lovemore give anybody else problems at 154 pounds. Jose Miguel Cotto, who rocked Canelo with, I believe, either an overhand right or a left hook, one or the other, and Canelo showed that he can come from a little bit of adversity, and he stopped Jose Miguel Cotto, who is his Miguel Cotto's brother. He fought another credible name in Alfonso Gomez. People say, "Oh, who the fuck is Alfonso Gomez?" He fought for the title, against Miguel Cotto before, and of course he didn't do well. Cotto just blew through him, but I mean, Alfonso Gomez was giving Canelo a pretty good fight. It looked pretty even. Like, he's not a bum. Like, if Alfonso Gomez fought somebody else, then you never know what can happen. I mean, this is boxing. Everybody has a shot if you have some type of skill or you're imposing your style on your opponent. Kermit Cintron used to be a former world champion. I ain't gonna lie, it did kind of look like he came in there for a paycheck a little bit, but at the same time, I mean, Kermit was throwing some punches back, but Canelo overwhelmed him with his power and speed. Sugar Shane Mosley, he's at the end of his career, so of course people are gonna automatically throw that out there and be like, it was a bum fight, whatever. But Sugar Shane gives a pretty good fight to anybody else at 154, maybe even at 147. And at least he's a credible name too. People always say, "Oh, what name is he fought?" Fought Sugar Shane Mosley. Um, and of course, with his last fight, we saw what happened. But Canelo is going to train really, really hard for this fight. I believe he will, in the beginning rounds, from 1 through, I'll say 3, just be a more of a filling out process. Same thing with Trout. Trout's going to try to fill him out. Always pump his jab like he always does. Stick from the outside. I don't see Trout being close, you know, fighting toe to toe with Canelo, because I believe Canelo will get him out there early. Why? Because Cotto wasn't even hitting him with that much power, and Trout was kind of flying backwards. Trout does have a good beard, and he has a sturdy face. And what I mean by a sturdy face is you can get hit so many times and your face holds up, like you don't have any cuts or anything like that, or no wear and tear. Part of it, of course, is his hit and not be hit mentality. But second is he got, some people are blessed with that, some people are not. Look at Miguel Cotto. When he gets hit alive, hey, his face breaks up. It is what it is. Everybody's not blessed with that. That's just one thing that you don't have. Trout's the taller man in this fight at about 5'10", somewhere around 5'11". I think he's, like I said, he's gonna pump his jab. He can win this fight and get straight to it. He can win this fight by probably 12-round decision somewhere, I'll say. But I have Canelo. I just really feel Golden Boy is not just hyping him up. Oscar De Leon is not just hyping him up. This guy is for real. Like, he's been boxing since he was 16 years old, pro. So the guy's supposedly he has 12 or 13, 14 fights that's not even on his record, not even on his resume. So like I said, for people to say he's a bum, you're crazy. He's the next future star from Mexico, which in Mexico is already a superstar, but here he's starting to get his stardom, even though he already got the world championship. And I see him being just too fuerte, too muy fuerte for Trout, right? I feel like he's gonna walk him down in the middle to late rounds and get him out of there with a late TKO or a knockout, either 8th, 9th, or 10th round. Just gonna throw it out there. I think it's gonna be probably in the 10th round. Just giving Trout credit because he's very, very comes in great shape. He knows this is a huge opportunity. You beat Canelo, all doors are open for you. Oh man, because you beat a guy whose record is amazing. Like, it's out of this world. Like, Canelo is only 22 years old with a 41 and with 30 knockout record, and he's undefeated. That's a big, big deal. A lot of people hate on him too. Throw this out there, even though to me it has nothing to do with boxing. So if you put that in the comment section below, you don't like him because he's a fireball or a firecracker, or because he has red hair, I'm gonna have to, I mean, of course you can voice your opinion, but if it's too ignorant, man, like, I might have to just, block you from, putting up stuff on my videos. If it's not about boxing, then there's no point of you bringing it up. I mean, of course he has red hair and he's Mexican. Get over it. It's a whole bunch of mixes of people in all type of different races, I mean, in all type of different cultures and everything in between. But like I said, I got Canelo beating Austin Trout, 8th, 9th, or 10th round, TKO, KO. Stop it. Tell me what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that Canelo's going to impose his, come forward Mexican style, but being a boxer, because he can box, so if he gets in trouble, I believe he will box. Do you guys believe he will box if he gets hit with something good and go stick to his jab? And cause he's very seasoned, very experienced with 42 total fights, because one of his fights I think was a draw or something like that, and I believe it was in Mexico or something like that. But yeah, Canelo, I think he's gonna pull it out for all his Latinos, all his Mexicanos out there. You know, him being from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, he's gonna be, have a whole lot of fans that night. In the MGM Grand Las Vegas, and of course Trout. He's been in so many people's backyards. And one last thing to throw out there, Rigoberto Alvarez's Canelo Alvarez's brother. He lost to Trout in Mexico, so Canelo wants to get this revenge. Yeah, Canelo wants to get his revenge. So Canelo is going to press, and try to get him out of there as soon as possible. I think he's still going to be smart. He's going to pick him apart with body shots, and just get him out of there, because nobody else has really touched Trout to the body like Canelo's going to touch it. Canelo punches through his opponent. He does little fakes and feints, and he's always moving and doing different things. A lot of people say he's a stationary fighter that has no footwork. Canelo can use his footwork if he needs to. The guy is an all-around boxer, in my opinion. I think they'll get him out of there with his left hook. I think it's gonna be probably a counter left hook. Trout having his arm down in the middle of the late rounds, kind of low. He's gonna get clipped with a left hook or overhand right, and that's gonna be all she wrote in one of those later rounds. If it goes 12 rounds, I think they're gonna give it to Canelo because of the more closer to hometown advantage, and because Canelo's gonna put in some good work, and I think it's gonna be a competitive fight. I'm not gonna say Trout is gonna get beaten, because Trout showed what he's about in the Miguel Cotto fight. Even though I'm a huge Miguel Cotto fan, I gotta keep it real. You gotta call it how you see it. But you guys tell me what you think in the comment section below. Who should Canelo or Trout face if they win this fight? Do they get the big mega fight, the big money fight with Floyd Money Mayweather sometime in September, or do you guys see them facing, I don't know, Vanis Matarosian, Erislandy Lara? There's so many other people you can face in that division. So, like I said, get at me in the comment section below, and peace.